Good morning, YouTube. It is Friday, and I got my little contraption stuck up on my rearview mirror, and I looked it up, and the person that told me to do this is Keto Kelly. So thank you, Keto Kelly. Shout out to you. And I did see there was one new subscriber, so welcome. And welcome to those that I didn't say welcome to before. It feels like it's happening very quickly, and I'm trying to keep up with it all, and if I haven't said hi to you, I apologize. I get so excited every time somebody wants to join and listen that I really try to say thank you to every person that comes on. Because as I've said before, it just kind of amazes me that anybody would even remotely care what I have to say. But I know that we're all, going through this journey together, and it's not like our doctors are going to tell us to get on keto, so we kind of have to depend on each other to get information, to get encouragement, to find out answers to our questions, all of those things. So I weighed this morning, and I think that I was a little over 215 yesterday, and I weighed this morning at 215. So I think that means I've lost. Of course I'm frustrated because I was at like 213 and on a downward trend, but again, as I said yesterday, I was sort of getting into the habit of drinking diet soda, and that positively put me into a stall. So, and I know a couple of you responded with the same issues that you were having, so at least I know that's a norm. So none yesterday, and again none today. I did, like I said, have that Mio, and I don't think that had much effect because I really didn't have very much. Because like I said, it gives me heartburn. So it's not something I try to drink unless I'm just really wanting just something different, It was really funny. I told you that I put the peppermint into the oven last night at like 170, just to dry it out really good. Well, this morning, on my way to give Daisy a walk, I was like, oh crap, there's peppermint in my oven still. And I opened it up. I mean, it's not burnt by any means, but it is very dry. So I sat it out to kind of cool, and then I get to break it up maybe, or I'll just put it in a Ziploc bag, whatever. So that should be good to go. I don't have any oil because, of course, I just dried every last bit of it. So hopefully it'll still have some flavor to it. And my coworker, she's got like 6 different kinds of mint, and I told her I loved mint, so I think she's going to give me another bag full of a different kind of mint, maybe today or maybe next week, I don't know. So I could end up with a lot of dried mint, which would not make me sad at all. I'm still learning. I mean, this recipe to do the dried mint, I looked up, of course, online, because where else would we look these days, right? And I'd like to know how to do the oil, but I can't promise that I'm going to do it if I know how to do it, if that makes sense. I mean, in my head, I have all of these grandiose ideas of what I could do with, all kinds of herbs. But I did make pesto, and I'm pretty proud of myself there. My husband saw it, and he's like, did you overblend that? I'm like, I don't know. That's the first time I've ever made it. Did I? You tell me. And he's like, I think you did a little bit. I'm like, well, he said, but it's the right color. I'm like, okay, then what do you want from me, So I said it tastes really good. I'd like to look up how much an actual serving size is, because I don't know, it just seemed like a lot. And when I was looking at the macros on it, I was freaking out because originally the amount that I got would have been 4 times the macros that I needed. And so that's why I cut it back so much, because I think that when I made, it said that it was only a cup was what it was supposed to yield, but that was way more than a cup. And so I kind of felt like it was 2, maybe even, actually I think on my MyFitnessPal I put 4 servings, because it just seems like that you would just like lightly coat the noodles or zoodles or snoodles or whatever you want to call them, Sqoodles, I think I called them last night. Oh, that's funny. So I guess I need to look up like how much you actually put on there, because I definitely think I got too much, but it was a really nice flavor, very fresh. And the fact that it wasn't cooked, you know, it's like you got all of the nutrients in it without having to, you know, lose them in the cooking process. So that was kind of cool. And the fact that they came directly out of the garden like the same day that I ate them, that was pretty cool too. So, I mean, it seemed like a good meal. It didn't feel heavy. I don't have any weird side effects of it, so I guess it's good, right? I hope. So, I do it, where do we go? So it's Friday, and I always have a really long day on Friday. I have to stay until probably 7. But my husband is doing a lock-in at work. So he is going to be gone till at least midnight. So I think what I'm going to do is go over to my mom's and hang out with her when I get off work, because she will be available and, you know, alone. So, and you know, we used to hang out every Thursday, but she works on Thursdays, and really last night was so crazy. I didn't even get home till 7. And then I made the pesto, and I started watching that movie. I didn't even go to bed till 11, and I go to bed really stinking early. And I think I can tell that I'm back into ketosis, because when I'm really on the diet perfectly, I don't need as much sleep. And I'll lay in bed from like 5 to sometimes 6, turning my alarm off, but not because I'm tired, but just because I'm enjoying laying there next to my husband and, you know, cuddling or whatever. And probably mainly because it's just habit, but I don't feel as groggy, you know, and I'm still walking Daisy in the morning, and then I walk her when I get home. So, you know, I feel like that I'm where I need to be on the diet because of my energy levels, you know. So I feel like that's good. So I am about to hit my exit. I guess if I have anything else to add later on in the day, I will certainly record. But for now, I think that's it. I hope you guys had a great week, and I will talk to you again on the weekend, alright? And thanks again to Keto Kelly for this awesome idea. I feel so much safer on the road. I so appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.